Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I'm really excited. I keep saying that recently because I've got the Joy Toy, new Joy Toy releases here. We have the Flying Cavalry Type A and the Flying Cavalry, or Flying Heavy Cavalry I should say, Type A and Type B. Now I did see these briefly when I visited the Joy Toy marketing offices. If you've not seen that video yet, it's just the videos up there because that was a really cool day for me. But now I've got them actually physically mine, in my possession. So we're going to have a look at these. So, nice little picture on the back, another picture on the front, sorry, another picture on the back. And it just tells you about the products and basic information there. Joy Toy, and on the bottom it says Battle for the Stars series. It's these lovely display boxes that they do now, though that one somehow is in the wrong way. It should be that one that way for this one, and this one like this. Look really, really good, but you can't see because of all the glare. So let's get these out and have a look. Okay, so where's the Type A? We do both together, not two separate reviews. And I need to tell you something very important, that the guys at Fly Joy Toy Store have a really special offer. And I'm going to tell you that offer in a second. And you're going to want to check out the video description for details for the link for that, because it is like an amazing offer. So already they have a offer for a 10% discount for any of their Joy Toy stuff, which is good. And they have free shipping to USA, UK, Canada, and a few other countries, I believe. But the offer they have at the moment is you can buy these two, and then for $1 more, you get the X12 Attack Robot Firepower Type for $1 if you buy these two, or two of this one, or two of that one. Now that is a really good offer. So see the video description. There's an arrow on the right, small sort of downwards arrow on the right. You click on that and it opens up the description. There'll be the link for that, the code for the offer, and so forth. This is only limited to 10 people. So the first 10 people can get a set and this will only cost you $1. That's a really good bargain. Okay, if we lose a 10% discount, that one expires on the 26th of April, which is like 4 days, 3 days away, depending on which country you're in now. So you need to be quick on that. Okay, so here they are. Which one is it? Type A is the blue one, Type B is the white one. So we have these wings. The wings appear to be the same. They have the same minigun, the same attack rifle, the same pistol. In fact, they're just the same in different colours. Only the heads are different. And they both come with these really nice knives and 2 extra pairs of hands. And the helmets are different too. This guy here, this blue suit guy, his head sculpt is amazing, man. He's like a bald-headed dude. It just looks really good. I'll get everything to fly out. Okay, so let's have a look first of all. So the gun, not drilled barrels unfortunately, but they do protrude. So it looks pretty cool. Though that's the ammunition barrel there. That's like, finished. But it does look pretty cool. The wings. They are static. I would prefer if they could swing down and up. But that would obviously cost more because you put another joint in. But they look pretty sweet. Nice colouring. Then we have here his handgun. This is a new one. I don't think we've seen this one before. Though someone can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Very sort of a sci-fi. Looks good. We have this assault rifle. This looks really nice. I love the fact it's got such a large sort of clip coming at the bottom there. It looks awesome. Very nice. We have this rather menacing looking knife, which I think is new. Look at that. That nasty hook as well. Really great. We have the helmet, but this one is a head helmet, not over his head type. So that's just a plug-in. And then we have the figure, and underneath there we have an additional 2 pairs of hands, 4 hands. Let's put them to the side. Let's get the next one out. Any tape on this one? Not that I can see, but again, I'm going to put my hand underneath because I don't want everything to spring out and get lost. Okay. Like that hand just did, and it's gone the other side of my table, which I'll pick up later. Okay, so the gun is the same. I don't mind, it looks cool. Wings are the same, different colour scheme. Looks really quite striking in the red. In fact, you may want to mix and match and change your red and your blues around and whatnot, because there's no sort of a marking to say which one goes with which specifically. Helmet. Is it the same or different? Is different. I prefer this beige one. I think it looks cool with that visor. The assault rifle is the same colouring as well, and that's not a bad thing. This does look awesome. The pistol is the... Is it the same? No, pistol is different. I take that back. So this is the Type A. This is the Type B. Type B looks... I was about to say familiar. It looks a little bit familiar, but it looks to be new as well. I think the shape of a couple of the parts look familiar. The knife, that rather vicious looking knife with that nice hook, is the same. We have our figure, and he should have 4 hands, but one hand just fell down and ran across the other side of my table. Okay, so let's look at the figures. This bald head here is just phenomenal. That is such a good job. And this one here, yeah, it's not bad. It's a new head sculpt again, which is great. It does look pretty cool. Okay, let's look at the sculpt on the actual figure. So they are the same armor. Legs armor is slightly different. Lower leg is different. Chest armor is the same. Shoulder is different. Forearms is different. The back jet system stroke exoskeleton is the same. This jetpack on the back looks amazing. It does need a bit more paint, I think, to make it pop, but it looks so good. Really, really nice system they've done on this, or rocket pack, whichever one it is. Looks really nice. Now, they've got exoskeletons because they're the heavy type. Now, I am a bit concerned about this. I love exoskeletons, the power suits, whatever. But we've seen exoskeletons before in Acid Rain World and in Joy Toy, and both of which, in my mind, were problematic because I understand it's going to limit articulation to a degree, but I just found it didn't work particularly well in either of those lines. Having said that, this is a new design, and looking at it, it does look to be different. Well, very different, in fact. So let's have a look and see how this is going to work. I'm going to put this guy backwards too, so you get a look at his jetpack and the exoskeleton. And I'm going to go for the articulation on this guy here. So he can look left and right. He has a small forwards and backwards, not really up and down, and a small side to side. Now we get worried. Shoulders. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I see. So, my exoskeletons come out of the shoulder part. Let's put that back in. In fact, it wasn't even inside the box. Okay. Shoulders. Very good. It goes to flat, and that's the shoulder stopping, not the exoskeleton. That is impressive. If you look on the back, you can see how that is working out. Bicep bend. Let's see how well Joy Toy have done this time on the bicep bend. A bit difficult, but he does get just about 90 on each side. Wrists. He has their new wrist system. I'm not too keen on the system. In theory, it's better because you can get any articulation, any direction. but you need to line up the joint to get that. So he can go anywhere he wants if you align the joint first. He has trunk under the armor, so he can go forwards, backwards, side to side. He can turn. There is a waist. Hips go pretty damn far considering he's got that exo armor on. I'll give you a side view now. Arms, I haven't finished with the arms yet. I should show you a bit more on the arms. Arms, let's look at the rotation upwards. He gets about this far upwards before the exo armor gets in the way. Backwards, he gets pretty far. So legs forwards, not so far because things get in the way on this side. And this other side, is left leg is about flat, which is impressive for that bulk. There's a thigh twist. It's a double kneecap, pretty tight all things considered. And his feet. There's a very tiny turn, but the armor gets in the way. Tippy toe is going to be quite bad because of the armor, but he still gets a mini tippy toe. Dorsal flexation is small, but it's okay. He has the toe articulation, which Joy Toy do and most other 1/18 scale don't. However, as with some of the other Joy Toy that I've had, very easy on his left leg to get the toe to curl up. But the right leg is like, it doesn't want to curl. Which means I might have to shave some of that down to make it curl, but it does have that as well. And then there is small turn like this. Pretty good. The exo armor, because it's on his upper body only, doesn't affect the legs, but it still works pretty well. I'm quite impressed with that. Let's put him close to get a look at him. Okay, let's see how hold their weapons. In fact, let's put on his wings first. Just a small hole in the engine there, and you can pop in their wings via the peg, and that does look fantastic. In fact, while he's there, let me stick on his head. Let me take his head off. I love that head. Oh, it's all neck game. Okay. That's what he looks like. He does look pretty damn cool. Let's see how he holds his weapons. I should have chosen him because he's got all his hands, but never mind. Let's look at this guy with the hands he comes with. Let's try the minigun first of all. So single-handed, he can hold it. And with that exoskeleton, he should be able to do that. But we want to get a double-handed look. Bear in mind, this exoskeleton, despite looking amazing, will limit the articulation. Let's see what he can do. And this is me, without me changing the hands over, he can pretty much get it straight away, which is impressive. But really, you'd want to change the left hand to a more gripping hand, a closed grip hand. And maybe on the right too, because it's still a bit difficult for him to get a proper nice grip with both hands at the same time. In fact, let me see if I can change it now. That hand will be better. And the other hand I want is gone to the other side of the table. Let's just change the right hand, then it should be just a pull out. I have to pull both out, unfortunately. Okay, that's in. Let's put his gripping hand back, his gripping hand in. Oh, that is not wanting to go in. Is he in? Oh, there he is. Okay. Hot water is better. Okay, so this hand grips really well. All I've got to do now is get the left hand, which doesn't grip that well. The other hand I want for that is already, as I said, on the other side of my floor. And there we go. He holds that pretty well. Very, very nice. Okay, next, his sidearm. Holds very well. The assault rifle. Let me see. So the stock is not too long. In fact, the stock is perfect, I would say. Just again, if you can get this hand over. The only thing with this assault rifle is there's no nice handle for his left hand to hold on to. So if you stretch it further like I did, his right hand just popped out again because I didn't put the right hand in properly the first time. Let's try again. But I'm loving this set so far. Okay, so great job on this assault rifle joy toy, particularly the stock being short enough so he can go into his shoulder, and while it's in his shoulder he can still reach it with his other hand. Just about. As I said, that it comes out of his right hand. Bit of an angle, but he can hold it pretty well. Just needs a little bit of patience on that. Pretty good. And then he has this combat knife, which is vicious, including like the knuckle duster spikes on the outside. Very, very nice. Okay. He has, let's have a look, a holster for his sidearm. Though, let's have a look how it's going to fit. How's that going to fit in there? But the fit has to be only one place, and that's by the trigger, because that's the thinnest part, and this is quite a thick weapon. Ooh. There we go. His knife, however, I have no idea where that is going to fit on him. I'm sure there is a place for it to fit, but I can't see it. Now, it is worth noting you can take the armor off his legs, the jetpack, the exoskeleton off. All that does come off. The chest armor comes off too. Okay, let's change him over for his helmeted head. He looks pretty damn wicked. Oop, uh-oh. And let's put his wings on now. Uh-oh. Two very, very nice toys by Joy Toy. And I've got to say, this exoskeleton system is an improvement over previously. You can even unplug the exoskeleton from the armor if you want, because it's just these little ball joints that pop into little holes, which I'm trying to plug one in now and not succeeding. But I'll show you. You can see here, this little ball joint here goes into the hole in his armor there. So it's a very well thought out system, better than the previous attempts, I'll have to say. They just keep getting better. Joy Toy is very fast at designing and then producing toys. One of the reasons is that I found out they have their own factory. They invested in their own factory. It doesn't go to a third-party factory to manufacture for them, which is a big advantage. two fantastic figures. Another great job by Joy Toy. And again, I must point this out. The special offer from Fly I'm a Toy, you can buy these two and then you get this X12 attack robot firepower type for only $1 USD. That is a bargain. First 10 people only. See the video description for that. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out the rest of my content for more awesome toys like this in bigger and smaller and the same scale. Bye-bye.